Hello, hello. Here we are back in the gym, and I don't know what you guys call these. Most people call them slam balls, but I call these beginner Atlas stones. These are the first pair of slam balls I have ever purchased. I've got lots of sandbags I absolutely love. Obviously, I got plenty of Atlas stones. So I've been focusing mostly on sandbag training, and these mostly come in a very, very lighter weight. So this is a 25. This is a 15. And the reason I never got these is because I started with sandbags. I went straight to sandbags. And the thing I love about sandbag training is the fact that they can be dropped on someone's foot and your foot doesn't break. So rule number one in my training and my competing is no injuries and minimize any possible injury risk. So I got a lot of beginners coming in, even some really cool kids, my nephews, other athletes, things like that. And the more people I train with, the more equipment I want to have because, some people just prefer to train with something. They're like, hey, I love this. I say, you know what? That's what we're going to go with. We're going to do something that you enjoy because personal enjoyment is so important in our lives and most important in our fitness journey. So here we have this. These are both Yes for All. I bought these off Amazon. The triangle is kind of irrelevant, really, because the triangle is actually the pattern of the grip. So these are basically just grip slam balls. And I'm a little curious myself. I have never purchased a slam ball. So I'm curious to see, are they firm? Are they going to squish? How easy are they to pick up? And how much my clients like them. So without further ado, let's get right to it. This 25, the packaging, we got lots of tape up here, reinforced tape. Obviously a heavier package, so I'm glad they went with the reinforced tape. Let me check the mic. We're good. And then the 10 here, obviously smaller. So first and foremost, when I ordered these online, they looked like they were the same size. I did not read the details, but we can clearly see that there's going to be a major size difference with this brand. Again, Yes for All, straight off of Amazon. Triangle slam ball. And let's go. Let's warm up just like we do in the gym. Let's warm up with the 10. And then we'll head on to the 20, 25. All right, I am going to definitely use the scissors on this one because they're rubber. I don't even remember what they're filled with. But I definitely don't want to cut the exercise equipment itself. So that is why I'm not using the regular box opener knife. Okay, see, I'm super strong. I see that. I'm so strong I already ripped through the box. So there you go. Well, what more evidence do you need than that? All right, there we go. Ripped box. I have conquered this box. That was pretty simple. Let's see what we got. Okay, there we go. More plastic. I like this because I'm not going to turn the camera around now, but we've been having nonstop rain. So if you get this delivered on a rainy day, hopefully they remember to pack it in another layer of plastic. And here we go. Well, this is pretty easy. Huh, there we go. Pretty simple. All right. They did give me the correct one. This is 15, 6.8 kilos. I don't know why that kilos in there. International shipping, I guess. And boom. Oh, you see, a lot of people talk about that. When you open it, the oil or whatever they put on the rubber to keep it in good shape, you can definitely smell it. This is as plain and simple and straightforward as you can imagine. I do really like this triangle grip. This is going to be perfect for my shorter clients and some of the kids I train here. This is really, really soft. This is great. See, we get plenty of, I don't know if you see that compression there. You almost bounced right off of it. This is getting very goofy very quick. So it is labeled here. This is nice because, when you have someone new, you're like, hey, how about we start with 15? Even though, I have been known to throw them heavier objects. This is the size. It's about the size of a small basketball, not a full-size basketball. The grip is really nice, but what I already like is how safe this thing is. So for those of you who are watching and are just beginning your fitness journey or have small children, hopefully you're leading by example. If you're a parent and you want your kids to exercise, the best thing to do is just exercise with them. They love to get involved. This might be actually a better place to start than dumbbells. It looks like you can add, I don't know if you can add air, but there's a fill valve. See if you can see that. There's a fill valve down here. It feels like it's a pretty good texture. You can hear that. Oh yeah, so it's got like some sort of sand in it or something. So it's probably sand and, yeah, you know what it is? This is sand, and you can probably, you put the pump in here, you can probably make it more or less firm just by adding the air to take up the area that the sand is in. But I don't know if you can hear the jiggle, but there's definitely, the filler is very basic. And that is great. This may win the award for possibly the safest, lowest injury risk piece of fitness equipment that you can own. So I am going to enjoy using this just as much as my clients are, and I'm going to feel very safe. Even some of the elderly clients that I train are going to be enjoying this as well. So this is a 15-pound slam ball, also known as a beginner Atlas stone. I think everyone's going to enjoy this. It's very self-explanatory. There you go. Fits in the palm of your hand. Now, let's see. This is marked very clearly 25. And they've got, looks like 25 pounds of tape on this bad boy. So let's see what we got here to not cut into the slam ball itself. Also, it's probably worth mentioning, I paid full price for both of these. I have no endorsement. I don't work with any of these companies. So this is about as honest as a review as you can get. I'm going to put these aside, scissors aside, because I'm going to try to bounce these guys around here. All right, what do we got? Same thing. We got extra plastic. I like to see that. Flip it over here. Hopefully we don't drop anything. There we go. Boom, baby. All right, check that out. Excellent. Well, that was way easier than expected. Rarely does anything cooperate, but this certainly did. And we have the matching. Okay, so I like color-coded, 25 pounds, 11.3 kilos. Same pattern, same design, matching. Again, take note, the heavier one is obviously a different size. So if you want to order bigger than 25, make sure you read the details. I don't know how big they're going to get, but this is actually about the size of a basketball. Yeah, so you can see there's sand on the inside because, see, even with some force, it doesn't roll. So I'm guessing you can add and subtract the air to take up what the sand is not. So, cool. No bounce. So, yeah, there's definitely sand in there. Perfect. This is the same triangle pattern, about the size of a full-size basketball. Yeah, this is great. You can do some one-arm presses on this guy. Very super safe. And see, look, no bounce, so you can definitely slam it. Pick it up, slam it, shoulder it, carry it. There you go. Same fill valve on the bottom. This one does not have as much of the smelly residue as the other one did. All right, you know what? Let's see what we got here. I'm going to give it a few practice slams. Hopefully we get this in before the rain hits. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to back this. So these are 3/4 inch rubber mats. They're very heavy. That should be taken into account. I'm not slamming these directly on the concrete, but it is going to make a difference what you slam them on. I don't know if we're ever going to, we'll probably take them outside, but not slam them outside. You might have a slightly different interaction depending on if you're using those foam mats. I don't like the foam ones at all, but I'll be right back. Let me get those slam balls. Here we go. I would like to take this opportunity to show you my balls. All right, let's see what we got. There you go. All right, so they got very little bounce, and that's pretty. This is about as straightforward as you can get right here. So don't expect any basketball games with these. But look, this is actually a pleasant surprise. Again, these are the first pair of slam balls I've ever had. But one thing that's really difficult about Atlas stones is them rolling all over the place. So that's pretty cool. And of course, we do the safety test, 25 pounds, no problem at all. Foot feels fine. And probably get a really nice Turkish get up here. Oh, that's wonderful. And you can probably sit on them. Perfect. All right. Get one more close up here. Pretty self-explanatory. Nothing fancy. And I will leave you with this. You know, I was thinking this was going to be a lot more complex. But honestly, everything I read in the description about these, it definitely followed through. And again, we're going to do some really nice overhead pressing with these guys. And stone to shoulder and slam. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Give it a shot. Straightforward. I'm going to say, yes, they do deliver on everything they promised. And I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.